toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get first crack at it today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't.
There he goes. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires downfield. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So USC's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know it, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
And the Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. to the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive balance.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in. It's Horn. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Army pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Black Knights did. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking for room. It's Dalton. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. The kick is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Taking it got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. Leads it with the back. Breaks into the open. Real Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush. And
he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Foster. At midfield, he's got room. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick strike complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Into the house. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unleashes it on the run. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback, and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Florida Atlantic looking to score from the red zone. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Colorado State came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that the Rams won, it's more how they won. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Foster. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets away from one. He's got space. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He has 89 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they did tack on the extra point.
42. USC 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Ramsey. And the returner will be knocked down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got the quick pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sampson. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick shovel pass. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. Just keep slinging it. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Foster. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Blow. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. And the Owls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. Looking for a crease to the left. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Here's the handoff. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this 2nd half underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this 1st drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold?
There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Going the other way, and he's got room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go right back to him. Oh, what a cut! Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
14.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires left. Got him, and nobody's close. Ripping through the defense. He's loose on the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, USC.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he
breaks into the open. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Owls trying to find their way forward after big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a little space. Fighting off the defender. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Foster. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sampson.
Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the... Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying play action. Keeps it going. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Foster. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. The Trojans are flying down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Sampson. Racing down the left side. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party game. A late touchdown. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there's some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. right down the boulevard. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
USC 28.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Right back to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
The option look. Quick toss. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They boot it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. First play of the drive wants to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Trojans looking to convert on 4th down.
4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.